Okay, here's the situation. This truck is late shifting. It's a 2003 Dodge Ram. This thing's been a lot of fun over the years. They all have their issues. Here's the deal. 3 times I'm turning the key without starting it, and I'm not even trying to go to the start position. And I'm looking for the code, which was a P0700, and it showed up right here. So if you, on a Dodge, you can cycle the key 3 times and the code will show up. And there it is. That's just like putting a code reader to it. So it's telling me I have a transmission problem. And that's because it's late shifting. Alright, we're draining the fluid out of the tranny. As you can see, I've got a drain valve on there that I put in last time I changed the fluid. And the reason why, there's the front of the engine, you can see it's in the front left corner. The reason why I'm doing this is because I'm having some shifting issues and it's late shifting. So I changed my fluid to try and resolve the problem, and man, it solved it for the first week, and then after a week it went right back to the same problem. So I ordered solenoids, which I probably should have put in at the time. I just didn't have them. Thought I'd go for just the fluid change first, see if that would just solve my problem. Had a little late shifting issues, and it was intermittent. So we'll see how it goes. I got the solenoids, Borg Warner, pretty simple stuff. There's other videos online here on how to do it, some pretty good ones. But we'll get her done here in just a minute. Okay, we got the pan off. And what we're looking for is to replace these parts right here, this governor solenoid and the transducer or the governor sensor, and change them as a pair, or you buy them together and change them together. Shouldn't be too difficult. There's a little plate right here that has 3 bolts and a couple of Torx screws in it. Take those out. There's another bolt back here holding this whole bunch of stuff together. You don't want to take that one out. Leave this together so these gaskets don't get disturbed. And we'll get busy on that. Alright, we got all the bolts out, Torx screws of this plate right here. Now, some people will tell you that you need to slide this thing forward to get this out, but it's not necessary. You can pull straight down. It's the O-rings, is what's holding it up in there. There's the part. You can see that was cupped around the sensor, that fork. And if I had slid that forward, that would have been difficult and made a mess. So just gently pulled straight down, and you can clearly see that that's off there. I don't know if you can clearly see that or not. I might not even have had the camera in the right spot, but yeah. Anyway, that's the gist. Now this plate does slide forward to get off of the solenoid, because it's just slid into a groove around the solenoid. Here's the parts that we're putting in. There's the old governor, there's the new one, quite a bit bigger. And that's the old part and the new part there, the sensor. Solenoid sensor. Alright, let's get to it. Okay, we got everything put in. All the parts back in. We got all the have the fluid put back in there, and believe it or not, I put the fluid back in that I just took out. I did not put fresh fluid. It's already been changed. I mean, I just did it last week. I changed the fluid in the filter, and you don't want to overdo it. You don't want to change it and flush it, and that's basically what I would have been doing. Alright, we are test driving 2003 Dodge Ram to see shifting was improved. It shifted at about 1700, 1800. Felt right, felt good. It was shifting at about 3500 or 3000, almost. It was in the red there. It was scary. And I think anybody who's having this problem knows what I'm talking about. You're afraid to drive it because it just, you know, it's just like getting your emissions tested or something. When they put the thing to the wood, that shifts smooth, nice and smooth. Oh yeah, it's going through the gears, no problem. I'm only doing about 40 miles an hour. I got bigger wheels, so the speedometer's off, but we're not really going quite fast enough to drop down into overdrive. There it goes. It's overdrive. Alright. Problem solved so far. But of course, this is how it felt when I was finished with the fluid change. So we'll have to see how it goes in a week or so. And I'll let you guys know.